Hello, it's your boy Elijah, back with another quality video, and my internet is really bad, and I'm just gonna let you guys know that this is going to impact all future videos. I'm trying to get something better figured out, but for a bit, and I'm glad, so far you guys have been able to bear with me. For a bit, I might have to play mobile games as I'm doing now. We've already started off with an amazing ad. And that's really all I wanted to say about that little thing. And then, I also want to just say how thankful I am. Because, I started this channel, just on, a whim, basically. Because, my friends told me, oh, yeah, it'll be good for you, give you something to do. And I know to some people that might not sound like a lot, but it's all about perspective. Imagine 28 people chasing you. Yeah. So that's also what I really wanted to say on that. I'm just thankful for everyone waste their time to sit down and watch one of my videos. I've been figuring out a format that can actually use the stuff from Pinnacle that you guys have probably heard in the backgrounds of at least 4 videos. But so, I just wanted to say that. Thank you. You guys are all great. And now, back to this amazing video. Alright, Dino Hunter 3D. This might be the pinnacle of gaming. So, just look at what I'm doing. This runs about as well as... I don't even know. This runs about as well as a paraplegic. However, this was a game that I grew up playing. As you guys, I'm pretty sure I've said this in a video, I'm 18 now. So I was there for all the weird mobile games basically, and all of them becoming really big, and this was one of them. Dino Hunter 3D, that's where it was at. And obviously on iPad it was more manageable, but since I'm playing on my phone, it's crazy. I'm gonna be honest with you, this might be a top 10 game of all time. Or this might be a game of all time. This, aside from the cartoon graphics and then the hyper realistic hand and firearm, and then the green smoke coming out and stuff. I don't even talk about all these fences. You can see it. I've just been walking through it. I'm sure the structural integrity does not exist in this place. And this isn't even a resource that just hit the fence. I just walked through. Oh, look at that. I immediately won. I'm number 1. Let's see. I was able to get out of that ad. This plays about as well as you think. For some weird reason, the movement little pad there to actually walk around is perfectly synced up with the looking. And so most of the game I had to I played with 3 fingers basically. So one to shoot, one to walk around, and then the other one was trying to adjust to the fact that I'm walking around and it's forcing me to look everywhere. I gotta say that 10 as long as your eyes are closed and you're not really paying attention. And I don't know if there probably is audio from the actual thing there, but it's so loud. Also, let's just talk about these cabbages. If the cabbages in our real time, and pumpkins, cabbages and pumpkins were that big, and also the core, basically all the crops on this map, if all of them were this big, in our world, no one would know what. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm convinced, and I was theory crafting as I was playing this, I refuse to believe that I am from this that this game is like the good dinosaur, right? And like this is just them in the evolved past. Sure, these are man-made structures. How do we know those aren't dinosaur made? Which then begs a different question. Obviously, so far we've seen all the cars and such are way too big, or too small to like fit the, what is this, brontosauruses. Does that mean these guys are being used for slave labor? I mean, just think about it, right? The crops are big, which, you know, that would probably feed a dinosaur, right? Crops are real big. Then, all of the equipment and everything is just too big for everything else. Or too small. Too small for everything else. Which makes me wonder, are only smaller herbivores like benefiting from this, right? Because it's obviously not carnivores. Because if it was a carnivore, like there wouldn't be a focus on just like food. And now for a character, right? Obviously he doesn't match up with the art style of anything here. So I'm convinced he's an alien from a different world who's been sent here to just like wipe them all out. I don't know who's behind this. Probably a certain country. Wink wink, nudge nudge. But I'm gonna be honest with you. That's really all I came up with. I like sat down and I was like, man, I am stressing out. I need to make more videos because like I gotta keep consistency here. And then just out of nowhere, like this comes across my screen. You see how much war that was? Also, by the way, you have infinite grenades but then limited ammo. I don't know whose bright idea that was, but I would beg of them to not make any more games. I didn't have anything particular in mind with this video. I really just wanted to say, like, thank you guys. And also that I want to hit a subscriber goal, right? Everybody does it. And I'm not looking for 1 million by the end of the day. I just want to hit 30 of you guys by the end of the month. And, you know, again, for perspective, imagine 30 people chasing you. That's scary. All right, you guys, have fun.